My name is Linda Snoffer, and I am the Assistant Director at the Center for Work and Family Life, which is your internal employee assistance program. So if you are unfamiliar with us, and we certainly hope you're not, we are a group of highly trained, licensed mental health professionals who are also professional executives. Our focus encompasses free counseling, as many as 10 sessions, to all of you who are benefited employees. We also offer management consultations, critical incidents and crisis management, which is what we are in the middle of right now, and executive coaching. I want to tell you, just take a minute and let you know that I would be making a little bit more eye contact with you, but I've got a fairly small screen. So I'm sort of relying on some notes in front of me. So I'm going to apologize for that in advance. If you would like to discuss any of the issues that we described at in my first paragraph there, you can refer to our contact information and call any of our offices at any time to make an appointment to speak with one of our licensed professionals. So during these difficult times, we really wanted to offer some well-being topics, which we are calling Thriving Thursdays, and helping through just really to help you through your day. We thought 15 minutes around lunchtime, when we hope you're taking a nourishing break, would be a good time to provide these tips to help you stay healthy and well. As you can see, my topic is sleep is your superpower. I became interested in the power of sleep several years ago, so I wanted to talk to you a little bit about it because it's something we tend to forget that can have a major impact on our daily functioning. When I chose this topic, we had yet to have the multiple issues that are facing us today. So I had to regroup and say that if you're not getting the sleep your body needs right now, that would be normal. And it would be normal because we are living in abnormal times. And we, our bodies, are trying to figure out how to adjust to all of this. Our routines have been disrupted, our schedules have been disrupted, our normal habits have all been affected by what is going on, not just in the country, but around the world. So this can and does affect our ability to turn down the volume on those racing thoughts that keep us from getting a good night's sleep. So let's begin. Let me get to the next slide here. So how to get the sleep your mind and your body need. So let me just ask you, how well did you sleep last night? When we ask this, we're really reflecting on our own feelings. What was our sleep like last night? How do I really feel today? Am I rested? Do I feel tired? Do I feel maybe not at all present? Do I wish I could go back and put the covers over my head? Or maybe I'm feeling all of those things. So why is sleep so important? Sleep is something that allows our body the opportunity to restore itself, to soothe itself after a long day. And if you think of an analogy, it might be like a vacuum cleaner, going back and forth and just removing all of that stuff from the previous day. So let me get to the next slide. So how much sleep do we really need? Do you know? It really depends. The National Sleep Foundation has provided some guidelines for various age groups, and this might surprise you. As we can see, they've given general guidelines. Do you see yourself in there anywhere? I do. I see myself down in the last category, and I'm pretty sure I didn't get my 7 to 8 hours of sleep last night. So I'm just gonna let you take a quick look at those and see if you can find yourself in there somewhere and see if you think you got adequate sleep last night? Okay, so let's move ahead to how can we get better sleep? What are some do's and don'ts? Now again, I'm feeling just a little bit hypocritical right now because I'm telling you the first thing we could do would be to reduce our stress. That's not an easy thing to do right now. So whatever works best for you or whatever has worked for you in the past as an individual, if you've stopped doing some of that because of everything that's going on, my recommendation would be start doing it again. So if you had been practicing yoga and you've decided you don't have time to do that, see if you can fit it in somewhere. If you've been walking for 15, 20 minutes and you've stopped doing that, see if you can add that back in again. So whatever you were doing to reduce your stress, to relax yourself a little bit, if you can just try to set an intention, even if you just think about it, and try getting a practice started again. The next thing is we all like caffeine, but substances such as caffeine, nicotine, those are stimulants. And while it might feel good in the moment, with most of us, they're going to keep us awake. And they're going to wake us up in the middle of the night. And probably we're not going to be able to get back to sleep. Technology is another thing. Unfortunately, or fortunately, it's a must right now. It's what's bringing us together. But try to keep your devices separate from the place where you sleep. Those bright lights just are not conducive to good rest. What else? We want to create a sleep routine. If any of you are familiar with Arianna Huffington, who was the former editor of the Huffington Post, she stepped down due to her own health and wellness and wrote a book on work-life balance called Thrive. And then she wrote a second book called The Sleep Revolution. And she has some really good tips in her book. First, she says, create a sleep routine. For her, it's a warm bath with some Epsom salts. And she confessed she would often fall asleep in her workout clothes. And she said, what message do you think I was giving my body if I was falling asleep in my exercise clothes? Next, she suggested making the bedroom cool, dark, and again, free of technology. Our minds like to be busy because we don't use that much of them. So she keeps paper and pencil next to her bed so she can invite those tools to hold and remember whatever thoughts are racing through her mind that might be keeping her from falling asleep. And then she can look at those in the morning. We spoke about an exercise routine, and she talks about that too. She suggests going biking, going for a walk, taking the dog out, whatever it might be that gets you outside and does what I call change what's in your view. I have a really nice view out of my office at campus. I have two beautiful trees with little squirrels that run up and down all day. So I tell people, if you can, change what's in your view. And lastly, it's really important to pay attention to nutrition. We should allow at least 2 hours after a meal before bedtime. So develop an exercise routine. Regular exercise gives our body the message that we are both taking care of it, but also relaxing so we can move more easily into sleep. Let me just switch the page here. Sorry about this. Okay. What about apps? Sorry, that's a little bit sticky. Well, here we go again. App technology is really what we're living by right now. At USC, we are a mindful university, and we have a wonderful app called My Mindful USC. And there are many, many other wonderful apps, calm.org, Headspace. These are ones that you can do a meditation in the morning, you can do one in the evening, maybe even during the middle of your day. I try to do about 30 minutes in the morning. Holistic medicines are coming back, and lavender is one of the most popular herbs for sleep and healing and relaxation, and I have that going in my house most of the time. It's an essential oil. You can put it in a diffuser, and it's known for its calming effect. Acupuncture has had a long history as a sleep aid, and something, if you haven't tried it, it might be something to look into. So I just want to thank you for your time today. If we can be of any assistance, please don't hesitate to contact the center, our office manager, who's my current technology support today, and we'll make sure you get scheduled as soon as possible. So I want to tell you, take care, be safe, be kind to yourself, and if there's anything we can do to help you, please don't hesitate to give us a call. And thank you for your time today, and I hope you're doing something nourishing for yourself.
Thank you, Linda. That was great.